Full day is a full life. I have that written on my hand. So when I brush my teeth in the morning, I can remind myself to stay in the moment. Oftentimes we try to pack our day mentally with all this extra stuff we want to do, we want to achieve, we're trying to grab at these things, right? The grabbing at all this, trying to achieve, trying to consume, right? We live in a consumerism. They'll try to convince you this is like free market capitalism, but it's not. It's more of a monopolized capitalism based off consumerism, and it all happened around the 80s with, I digress. We'll get into that later, but if you really want to live your full potential, have a life beyond really what you can imagine, what has to happen is we have to leave the ego. The ego is up here. There's a part of you that thrives right here. When you're radiating abundance, it's coming from here. There's energy being transferred from you because you don't feel like you're lacking. Wanting the material goods is a reflection of the emptiness inside you. If you felt fulfilled, you would be providing value and service to the world. Starting a business is not a step towards the objective of consuming the world. It's that it's embodying the world. It's embodying the universe. It's understanding. It's getting out of the analytical mind and getting back into, as the Tao would say, the body's intelligence, which you've heard as intuition. So to do that, we have to strip ourselves of what's getting in the way, and it's us. It's not our circumstances. If you think your financial circumstance, your geographical circumstance, what's going on with your relationships, your job, all that is holding you back, your life experience is holding you back, my man, you are living through the egoic self. Your ego is an identity that you have conjured up to protect yourself from vulnerabilities and to try to consume, right? It's life experiences, personalities you've experienced, and just really just everything that's happened to you. So what I'm trying to get to is that we have to leave the thought mind, and I get wrapped up in it too. Everyone does. The egoic mind. Because when the body gets its intelligence back, it's into intuition. When you remove all the junk, all the wanting, all the fears, all the anxieties, all the guilts and shames of the past, whatever it is that you think is holding you back, these are assets for you. Fucking big bird right there, boy. Look, I'm one with the world. These things usually fly away when you get this close. What's up, big boy? Or they, you know what I'm saying? They get ready to fight. When we become one with the world, right? Energy is, things aren't happening to us anymore. We're no longer in victim. We're not making things happen, which is like that hustle culture, you know, go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you're looking into like alpha and all that shit like that, you're just a bitch. And that's zero sum. The universe is abundant. The earth is abundant. Nature always finds a way. So to remove these things, we've probably picked up from childhood, from an education system, from a job, from our social circle, from our community. If you haven't noticed by now, in this age of information, society is deeply flawed. And it's all crashing down now that the people in charge can't keep suppressing the wrongdoings of the people who had faith in them. So what you got to do is you got to see what belief systems, maybe it's from a religion or any of the ones I've just previously said, your ideas. How do you view the world? Do you think the world is evil? Do you think it's out to get you? Let me explain something to you. Everything's an energy transfer. It's even beyond thinking. It's about believing. Can you see that everything is an energy transfer? If you can't, I'll prove it to you. Nature always finds a way, right? So matter can't be created or destroyed. All matter harnesses energy. Energy, the sun comes down, it grows these plants. These plants are eaten by birds like this. I don't know, they might be carnivores. Or it grows algae or something, then the fish eat it, then the bird eats it, then the people eat it, or whatever predator is at the highest of that food chain there. So that's energy constantly being transferred. And you know a person dies, their body goes into the soil, it gives nutrients, a tree grows, all over again. So when you realize that everything's an energy transfer, you're not losing anything, you can't take from the world, you can align yourself, you know, with the way, right? The way things go, the rhythm, the flow, the energy, the frequency, the vibration, the correspondence, as above, so below. All of the principles of the universe you start to embody. And it's not a conscious thing that happens. You're just in flow all the time. And then you stop and you get to look around and enjoy the happening. So to get there, like I said earlier, we must remove the egoic self. The egoic self is the problem. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. That's about your soul. Your higher self is stronger than the self you're projecting into the world. That's what that's about. And you can learn all these things through religions. It's everywhere. The teachings are everywhere. You just have to be here and let your intuition guide you, not your intelligence. Intelligence, right? Why do you think so many stupid people are so successful? Because they're feeling their way through. They're not plotting and scheming. They're just letting it happen. They're letting the universe unfold for them. I don't know, I'll try it. It's not even like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. I'm gonna fuck around and find out, I'm gonna try. So they put themselves out there. They put that service out there. And the next thing you know, a door opens. Oh, I didn't even know that door was there. They go through it. Fucking gold on the other side. That's how it works. But you can't let that work if you're caught in fear and desire. And that's like I said on the last video, that is how the system, you know, the corporations, governments, all these, they're manipulating your emotions, because emotions are part of your intuition. And if they're misguided, they're guided by the ego, you will be lost, led astray. You'll wander the desert for 40 years. And they're making, like, I've noticed on social media right now where it's like, you might be high intelligent people don't do, like, bro, you're being manipulated. If you get on chat, GPT, these AIs, I don't know about Grok, I'm starting to go over to that one a little more now. But you'll see where it's giving you false information all the time and trying to build you up to think, so you think you're smarter than everyone else, and you start isolating yourself. You start feeling disconnected from the world. So you connect to the world, and then you can connect to the collective consciousness. And you'll see when you start radiating abundance, you start letting your light shine on other people, enlightening other people, encouraging other people, because like this win-lose, that zero-sum shit, the world's abundant. Everything's energy transfer. Light is being radiated from you if you allow it, and you don't live in fear and want. You give it because you would want it given to you. That's why I do this. This is why I have this, like, probably it's going to say the anti-coach for the rest of this, however long I post, because nobody should be charging to coach. I've had, I don't know, a dozen mentors throughout my life, and they all gave it to me for free. Anyone that's willing, anybody that has something of value that could change your life is going to give it to you for free, because they know what it's like to have the human condition. They know what it feels like to be there, to be lost. They're not trying to profit from you. They know, like, building the relationship with a person is better than getting a quick couple bucks from them. I struggle with kind of navigating these because it's everywhere. It's narrow yet wide at the same time. It's everywhere, but it's narrow. And I think that's why religions speak in parables, because story is the language of life. We learn through taking actions. And I'll keep talking about this. The education system, all these universities are profit. They're consumerism. You're not getting any smarter. You're getting more confused. That's why so many millennials like me are going out into the workforce, you know, $100,000 in debt with student loan, and they're all this book smart. You know, they can say how it works, but they can't put it to work. Those who know and don't do don't know. It's a hard, you know, I know I'm like all over the place, but I'm just trying to help. I know something in here is gonna help somebody. If I could come across one video like this fucking 20 years ago, it would have saved me a world of heartache, a world of confusion, a world of fucking causing havoc to people I cared about because I was lost and confused. Look at your day-to-day life and figure out what isn't getting you on the right path. Your ego is there for you to see what you're capable of being rewarded or experiencing for giving yourself fully to the world, to humanity, pushing humanity forward. It's not about you anymore. And when you realize this in here, the universe unfolds, stress just leaves, life just happens, and you learn something every day from your world experience. You don't have to seek anymore, because a lot of times I want to go, you know, I'll write down, I need to make a video about this, this, and this. But like I said, it's all interconnected. So it's hard to stay on track because it's not like an intellectual thing. It's feeling yourself through the world and realizing where this is connected here and this is connected here. Oh, this taught me this showed me that. If I just step back for a second and go from perception to perspective, because perception is how you're viewing the world. Perspective is all about how you're viewing yourself through the world, or through someone else's eyes, right? Or from a third person perspective, we'll call it, from third person. So perspective is third person, perception is first person. It's alone. Perspective is collective consciousness right there in itself. And the more you try to help people out of the kindness of your heart, the more you'll connect with those people, the less dark energy, you know, win-lose, zero-sum people you'll have in your life. You won't have people trying to get one over on you. You won't have to be afraid of being manipulated by the opposite sex or whatever it is. You'll see them, there'll be a dead giveaway. What you do in private shows in public. So even who you are on the inside shows on the outside. You can see it in their eyes. You can see somebody who's not for you or who's not with you, because no one's for you, but they may not be with you on the same path, the same journey, the same enlightenment, the same level of consciousness. Yeah, man, so sit down for a minute and just really think about, like, if your reality could be the greatest reality you'd ever have, what would the greatest experience you've ever have? I see life as, instead of the zero sum, win-lose, it's an adventure, a Lewis and Clark. You don't know the beautiful thing is you don't know what's ahead. You get to go in and find out. If it kills me, fuck it. I guess I was supposed to go like that. That someone's gonna learn from it. Or if it brings me closer to death, I get to understand my own mortality better and really appreciate every moment I have. I still struggle. I got a lot of hate in my heart. I ain't gonna lie. I get up and I get it out. I try to connect to something stronger than me. And the more you try to not really understand, but witness the happening around you, the closer you'll get to whatever that higher power is that you can comprehend. The old Hebrew from Judaism, I am that I am, Yahweh. You are in the present moment. Present moment is the only thing that exists. It's like quantum physics just proved that the same photon from the Big Bang is the same photon as now. So all these different sciences are just proving what we already know, what you already know, what religions already try to teach you. Unfortunately, things have been manipulated and exploited, to exploit you if you're not paying attention, if you're getting caught up in the false self. That's all that is. There ain't no shame in trying. So out of the zero sum is life's adventure for me. There's probably other ones, but that's what works for me, is that the universe is, there's always something to find out, explore, someone to meet, a culture to experience, a personality to share with, right? It's letting go of the identity that we walk around with, that is used as a tool to navigate the world full of lies, as Kanye would say, because that's what it is. All that is lie. It's the closer you get to absolute truth, the closer you'll get to your soul, the closer you'll get to God, the better you'll understand the world around you intuitively, without even thinking. You'll comprehend all of it. You'll see people's pain motivators. why they're behaving in certain ways. You'll see why you're behaving in certain ways. You'll see yourself and everyone else, good and bad. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Get out there and give it creator conform.